Shane, what up? What up? What up? Oh yeah, Mary, we on YouTube too. Let's get it. That would make sense. You got already 40 subs. Yeah. We getting ready. We're just waiting for Pepe JT. He's almost here, so just give it some time. We're gonna ride it. We're gonna ride it through. I can't put music, I think, on YouTube, so I hope, you know what I'm saying? I think I can. I don't know. I hope we're good with this little guitar playing, whatever, in the background. But anyways, sit down, relax. Wait to get some more people up in here. Share the stream. Let people know. Let them know that we live in it. We live with it, and we're gonna have a little conversations off topic, all the good stuff. Sit down, relax, get yourself a drink, roll up some sticky icky. Let's get it. Whoa. Lurking here too. Twitch is where I'm actually getting paid. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. But check out the YouTube. I think YouTube has a better algorithm supposedly, and whatever. Let's just get it. Has to be. Oh yeah, I know. What will YouTube do? Just like mute your channel? What would it do? Oh snap! Cooking and lurking. Let's go. We're just waiting for JT, Pepper JT to get up in here. He's almost here. Let's go. Setting up. Thank you guys for coming through. Also, if you're cooking, get yourself a drink. Why not? Oh, what? Straight up a strike? What the fuck? They don't give you a warning? Because I guess it's more stricter on the YouTubes. All right. I got it. Damn, but do you think that guitar playing is gonna be... You think guitar is gonna do it? Okay, okay. All right, guys. Active Friday. Yeah, that's the thing, guy. You gotta get along with last time I looked at your shit, this camera's good and it captures your like your face and your fucking. There you go, bro. Put that on. Close the door though. Look behind it and I close it. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube too. It's pretty cool. What's happening there, eh? Your balls don't fit. Close it, like lock it. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Lock my door. No one's gonna. Well, no, it's better than him running in here.
Exactly, but I need to be able to touch my son.
Hey, you're right there, nigga. What do you think you're at? In a war zone? This guy thinks he's in a war zone. No one can hear you right now. I'm just doing dramatic effects. Bam! Shut the fucking music off. Okay, remember, you're muted. You gotta click on it. When you see it bolt up afuera, that means you're unmuted. Oh, welcome back. We got Pepe JT. Oh, you're looking at the...
What up? Good evening. Happy Friday.
So the YouTube chat is over here, and the Twitch chat is over here. Obviously. Nice. You have a...
Shout out. Happy Friday.
Make sure you're... Alright, you're good. You're good.
That good TGIF, and thank goodness we're still...
Wait, actually, let me see. Hold on. Are you... Can they hear you? Mic 2. No, they can't hear you. Hold on. Now they should be able to hear you. Wait, there you go. Say it again. Repeat
Good evening. Saludos, everybody. Hola.
Hola.
Happy Friday. I'm glad we're still alive here, enjoying our life on Friday.
I'm on some free red strips I got. Oh, shit. Jesse, we heard everything you just said. Yeah, what I said, not what he said. I can't hear Jay. Yeah, you heard me, but you couldn't hear him. I had to fucking... unmute him. I mean, connect them to the thingy. But can you hear him from through the YouTube, right? You hear him through YouTube, nice and clean. I like that shirt, bro.
Hello.
Where'd you get it? That's a nice shirt. Anyways, a comer pinga, like he said earlier. What we got? This weekend wasn't a very crazy weekend because we just went from one Friday to the other. This is the first time we do that, one Friday to the other.
Yeah, that's right.
You said it. You said, hey, now every Friday. So I was like, oh, shit. All right, let's get it. But we did have some crazy activity that luckily no one died in.
Which one? What?
The plane that fucking flipped.
Oh yeah, that flip
That
plane.
shit was crazy.
Yeah,
like
was wild.
I was like, bro, why are planes? Why is everyone crashing planes? What the fuck?
I saw something online about a comedian or somebody who said something about the crash or posted something, and then they were trying to ban him from flying.
Holy shit! Wait a minute. Don't send those things while we're talking about something. This is why I gotta like respect the chat. Respect the chat. All right. Respect the chat. If we're gonna send them when we're like, you know,
we appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna like take them off. But come on, we're talking about something. Boom, I'm gonna blow that in there. Sorry. That's my intro. That's true. That is true.
But yeah, that plane flipping was wild, especially with everything else going on. A lot of planes, helicopters dropping out of the sky. It was like some guy. He was a comedian. I just saw how real of his, and he was saying that the airline was trying to ban him from flying because he had posted something negative.
Yeah, I know.
And he's like, dude, like, come on now, your planes are flipping over, but
Delta.
you want to ban me? Like,
yeah,
what?
It was about Delta. It was the Fisher, the comedian Fisher, the little small guy that he wears always the trucker hats that he's like short.
Yeah, it's stupid.
He has the beard. He's funny. He's a funny comedian. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he talked about that. He said he literally went on the Kill Tony thing and talked about that. He's like, that guy's banned him. I was like, yo, this guy's going ham on that. This guy's going ham on that. He's really going ham on that.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of flying. I have like a fear of heights. I know when you're.
How many times have you flown?
I think I went once to the Dominican Republic, which is like a 15-minute trip. You can still fall and crash on a 15-minute trip, but like some of
those people were leaving. I think and crashed. So.
I have a fear of heights, and seeing all these planes drop, that just makes me more and more concerned. Like, man, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have fear in anything like that because to me, I'm like, I might die in something totally different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you can go at any time. I just feel like when you fly, you're tempting fate. And like, let's say you're in a car accident. If you're in a car accident, you can be fine. Like, it can be, just something minor, and you walk out of there and you're fine. Camera. But I feel like planes aren't like that. Or helicopters, when you come down from that height, it's almost guaranteed that you're gonna die. So like, it's like either you.
Yeah, there's no escaping.
Yeah, it would be a miracle if you survive. Most people who fly and crash, you die. So it's just statistically, you're more likely to die. I know some people just say YOLO. If it's meant for you, it's gonna happen, and it is what it is. But I don't know.
Yeah, bro, it's hard to read the chat on.
I'm just scared of flying. It's
hard to read the chat, or unless I can zoom in. Can I zoom in the chat over here?
I'm not sure if Mary is in with us.
She's over here in the YouTube.
I gotcha. I'm just curious. I haven't seen anything that she has met, and I always am curious of her because I know she's into the politics and she has strong opinions, etc. I personally was like flabbergasted by Trump turning against Zelensky, saying that he is a dictator, saying all of these crazy things, and the reason he's doing that.
Zelensky said that?
No, Trump said that about him, and here's why Trump said that: because Trump wants him to sign over basically all of Ukraine's mineral resources, their ports. Trump wants to do what USAID has been doing all over the world. Trump presents him a contract and says, sign that or we're not going to continue to help you. And then Trump is obviously so petty and so petty with things that I think Zelensky put out a statement like, it looks like Trump is surrounded by people who are misleading him and stuff. So then Trump got upset and now he's calling him a dictator and all of these things. And I'm like, dude, that's
he should.
That's the stuff with Trump, like you're going to get the good with him, but you're basically doing what USAID has been doing all around the world, going through countries to try to drain them of their resources. And now because Zelensky doesn't want to sign that over, it's a problem. Like, wow, that's incredible. Incredible.
Well, I agree with Mary on that. That I rather fly than drive. If I can fly, which you could fly to Orlando if you wanted to, you literally could. But people rather drive. But you can fly. You can literally fly. I think from Miami to Orlando, Tampa. You don't have to drive. But who's gonna do that? Some people will, but no.
You could take the train. I took the train.
Farrell was just in the other plane at the same time. Yeah, she's in Canada and she drove. She was in the. I think she landed before or something before it happened. So yeah, that's kind of crazy, by the way. Yeah, it is fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm glad everybody there turned out okay. It was crazy seeing a plane flip over with everything else going on. It was wild to see that. And there was like a guy, he recorded it. He was like, oh my God. He was like walking out. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
He was a pilot. I think he was a pilot and sitting in the other plane, another plane.
No, I saw a passenger that he was a passenger.
Or
like
maybe
a young
passenger.
guy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked like he was on the cockpit.
It was a young guy. He was walking out of the plane. He's like, oh my God, oh my God.
Okay,
and you hear people saying, just leave everything because the plane had just flipped and he's like walking out of the plane.
There's a part of the video and maybe, I don't know if you guys caught it, when the woman's leaving and she's like pushing them out and she grabs like her lady's ass.
Yeah, somebody said, but I'm sure it wasn't.
Bro, that shit was funny as hell. I was like, did you just take advantage of the moment?
Nah,
like,
just
get
in the
out
moment
of here.
you're pushing people out.
But, oh yeah, get out of here. Put the phone away. You just recorded me doing that. I don't know. I found that funny as fuck. I found that funny.
No. I think it was just not a mistake. They're not even noticing what they're doing. It's like an emergency situation.
I don't know. I found it funny.
I saw somebody else comment like that. Like, oh, they're taking advantage and grabbing people's assets.
he saw the same thing I saw.
I think that was just, you know.
Bro, my
hurry.
My funny comedian mind of mine will look at something and always look at the funny part about it. I don't know. I always find the funny part about it. Like the plane flipping, and I almost thought to myself, is that AI? Like, what the fuck? That shit looked fake.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Right? Like, it looked fake the way it was like.
Yeah, I didn't think it was real. I didn't think it was real.
Bro, it was like white. The floor was like all white. It looked like a video game.
That's the thing these days with AI. It's like you never know if you're watching AI. It's like, is this real? Did the internet fool me again?
I think that's in the YouTube. I think that works. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it did work. Right? Like, it looked. Oh, shit. That was loud. Yeah, that worked. You can hit on that. You can hit on that right there.
Yeah, and speaking of death.
If I get a loan from the bank, I have to pay it back. If I'm blind. Another country gets a loan from us, they need to pay us back.
Yeah, that's
logic.
That's the Trump. Trump is very transactional. Trump does you a favor. He expects something in return. I think that because, you know, with Trump, a lot of the stuff he says isn't like right.
You don't think everything he says is right, or you think that everything he says is just too much?
Not everything, but he exaggerates a little bit. Yeah, I mean, Mary, like I see what you're saying, but come on, man, like you're basically telling this country, hey, turn over your ports, all of your natural resources, your minerals, etc. So then it's like that's not right. Like that's not right. Like you can't do that. You can't go over to another country and be like, just give us everything you got because we're helping you out. I don't know that the United States' initial intent was to help them because of the resources. It was to degrade Russia, Russian capabilities.
Helping Ukraine?
Yeah, and now all of a sudden they realize that Ukraine has all of these natural resources. Lindsey Graham said it himself when he's like, oh, democracy, and if they don't care about that, then what about the natural resources? It's like, come on, man. It's hypocrisy, right? Like, you are basically doing what you accuse China of doing. China goes to other countries, they provide them resources, and then they do deals to take things from them. So the United States is basically doing what Russia does, or China does.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
In other words, don't criticize other countries. Don't make it seem like the United States is doing much better than others. They're doing the same shit that other countries do.
Yeah, it's just like China and Africa right now. Like, people don't know this, but the Congos are being ran by the China, you know, and I think France or something like that. But people don't notice or realize that China is in the Congos doing a lot of deals, and then what people say is like, wow, they're taking over, and they don't know that the government there is allowing them to do all this shit. You know, they're allowing China to arm let's say these guys in the street that need money, right? And they go, oh, we'll give you money, we'll give you guns, we'll give you, I don't know, whatever resources they got to give these guys. And those guys will fight for China and take over land, do these horrible shit. You see that in the Congos, man. They're like sitting there. You hear gunshots and it's their own people coming in there taking over the fucking land, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I mean, the
United
United States is doing the same thing, and I think it's messed up. It's pretty naked of him.
But America's been doing that
America has been doing that for a very long time, going into other countries and taking their resources. And at the end of the day, like, who's gonna benefit from that? American industry, right? Like, American industry wants to go in there and drain Ukraine of their resources. And like I can understand why Zelensky is saying, no, you can't do that. Like we appreciate the help, but you cannot do that. And I guess if they have to rely on the UN, then it is what it is. The UN is going to have to provide them weapons. And maybe it's a good thing in the long run.
Provide who weapons?
Ukraine.
Oh.
Because the United States doesn't need to continue to be the world's policeman. Like, oh, let's bring weapons to Ukraine so that we can degrade Russian resources and capabilities.
Yeah, this is where Trump loses a lot of
and like how many people
actual support, right? Like this is where they lose actual support of 1 second.
And how many Ukrainian like men have died, women have died, like sacrificing, right, for the United States to then turn around and be like, sorry, psych, give us your resources or we're not going to give you any more help. Right. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And I know some people say, who cares, MAGA, but to people in Europe and outside of the US, it's blatant like hypocrisy and fucked up. You know, they see it as like, damn, the United States was giving Ukraine weapons so that they can fight. The United States is like and I don't know that Russia's our enemy. They tell us that they're an enemy, but whatever. I don't have any hate against Russians.
No, it's not the Russian people. This the
or
government.
Putin. Like I don't.
They do. Remember, you're sitting in your chair at work, doing your job, whatever the hell you guys are doing. You don't know all the crazy shit that is happening, or the messages, or the emails, or whatever that they're receiving. While you're sitting at work, just, or in traffic, or walking your dog, or rolling up your blunt, or eating your pizza, whatever, and these guys are doing all these backdoor things that all you see is what they show you in the news.
No, but I don't even watch the news. I a lot of YouTube stuff. I inform myself on,
or YouTube,
on a lot of
whatever. It doesn't matter.
Good resources.
You're
good sources.
Whatever they want you to see, right?
Yeah, but these are neutral people. This isn't Fox. This isn't CNN.
Yeah.
These are
exactly. You're talking about yourself.
These are people outside of the mainstream.
But listen, you're talking about yourself. What you do. Not everybody does that. Not everybody goes and goes on YouTube and goes, oh, let me look at this resource or this guy or someone I can agree or not agree with, but I feel like they're in the middle. You know what I mean? Like they're balanced.
And some say that it was the United States that basically started that war because Russia has been saying, don't surround us, like, stay away. We need space here. And then the United States has encouraged more and more countries to join the EU. So Russia has seen itself surrounded by countries that were formerly part of the Soviet Union and are now joining the EU. And that poses a direct threat to Russia, especially to Vladimir Putin. So the United States wouldn't want China or Russia to pull up to Mexico and be like, yo, you want to be our friend? Yeah, let's be your friends. And then we have like an enemy right on our border.
That'd be crazy.
So then like why does the United States get to do that to Russia?
That won't happen.
And then they play this game of like, we're going to surround you. When you get upset, we're going to provide weapons to your enemy so that they can fight you for us. And then we're going to go to that person and say, give us all of your shit or we're going to stop helping you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I know when you're the big dog, you can swing your nuts around and do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, balls are balls.
Killer Venom, what's up, brother?
Balls are balls and strikes are strikes. And to me, it's messed up what he's doing.
You think it's messed up?
Yeah, it is messed up. Do you know how many Ukrainians have died fighting for
I don't agree. Look, I don't agree with anything that has to do with bullying another country just because you're, like you said, big dog.
Yeah, but that's the United
bullying.
States. Bullies.
There's a I'm everywhere. There's a thing of like being the let's say big brother where you help people, but when you go around kicking fucking, I don't know, kicking shit all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make sense. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they don't have a great track record. Look at Iraq. Weapons of mass fakeness because there was nothing there. Yeah. Why'd they go?
I love my country. I'm gonna love my country. I love the people of the country. I don't agree with everything. I hate that nobody, like the people in our country, a lot of us in this country don't know how to disagree with something and not hate the person. I hate that shit because I see it all day on social media, on TikTok, on Instagram, on whatever the fuck platform they're on. They don't know how to like just understand why that person is scared or doesn't is scared of Trump or is scared of having another Biden in there. And excuse me, but I would never want another fucking person, Democrat, Republican, that is like Biden. I'm sorry. I'd rather have somebody that is like Trump, that at least when he says what he's going to do, at least you can be like, all right, he's going to do it. Even if you like it or don't. I don't agree with it, but he's doing it. And if there came somebody in a Democratic Party who would actually do those things, they'll be in trouble. Republicans will be in trouble.
Yeah, what I want Democrats to do, improve my health care, lower the cost of living, single payer, do all of the things that would make, like, easier for people to get into the middle class and stay in the middle class.
Facts.
Not like,
Yeah, I think what we need to work on is the economy here. That's what I think we need to work on. We need to stop worrying about half the shit that they're worrying about, and we need to start worrying about the economy.
Because,
like right now, Mary said, bring back bullying. Well, to an extent, because when I went to, let's say, school-wise, when I went to school, bullying was a thing, right? Like, people get bullied. But then you have the bully who bullies the bully.
Yeah.
Right? And I've said this a million times. There's the bully who bullies the bully. That will be the toughest motherfucker out there, but he didn't bully nobody. But when he saw somebody getting picked on, he was like, damn, I don't like that shit. And he'll go and bully that motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And then that motherfucker would be scared and probably, calm the fuck down. So I don't agree fully with the bullying, but I cannot disagree with that.
No, I don't think bullying is cool. I think you should have thick skin, and have a dialogue with people, but I don't agree with bullying.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Because if you had a son or a daughter and gets bullied,
yeah, you're
going to get pissed.
You don't want.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to get mad about that. I would. I'd get mad. I want to kick someone's ass,
Yeah, I don't think bullying is cool, or will ever be cool.
That was me. You were bullying people, or you were bullying the bullies? Because I'm not going to lie, I was the type to... I wouldn't say I was a bully, because if you saw me in person, you'd be like, hell no, you weren't no damn bully. But nobody bullied me at all. There was times where people will play fight and be like, I don't like play fighting with him because he will hit you right back hard. And I was like, yeah, because I don't like fucking play fighting. So you play fight with me, I'm gonna hit you fucking hard, or I'm gonna grab you real hard. No homo, no diddy.
Yeah, but you don't need to be bullied to have thick skin. There was an 11-year-old girl who committed suicide. Hold on, before you keep going. Yeah, bullying, exactly what you're going to. Bullying doesn't make you thick skin, because there's people who, if they don't have the thick skin, what bullying does is make you reinsure that person has thick skin. Because there's people who get bullied and just laugh about it and be like, yo, stop that shit, and get mad. And then there's the one who don't have it. And it's what he's saying, that they'll go and... Yeah, it was an 11-year-old girl who committed suicide because she was being bullied about ICE deporting her parents. So she committed suicide because of that. Yeah, so I don't think bullying is cool, because bullying produces suicide. It doesn't produce thick skin. I'm sorry, but I think people need to be kinder and understand that we're all sharing a planet, and we need to be we need to be better.
100%, we're sharing a planet.
I don't think bullying produces anything. And I honestly love when bullies get smacked in the mouth.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree with that.
If there's anything I like about bullying, is when they get smacked in the mouth.
It's just like watching the UFC fighters when they're doing the presentation, and that one guy comes and shoves the guy, and then in the fight he gets his ass kicked, and you're like,
that's right.
You're like, yeah, fuck yeah. You're over here fucking excited.
I will continue to shame bullying forever. My son, there was some kid messing with him in his class, and it wasn't a bully situation, but I thought about that, I was like, I would not be cool.
Wait, somebody was trying to bully?
I guess it was messing with him or something. He knocked down his lunch, and then he told his mom, hey, this kid knocked down my lunch. And I was like, whatever, it's not a bullying, just little kids messing around.
I'll tell you this.
I don't think it's cool.
If you being a parent and me I was a kid, you were a kid, I'll give you a story, and he doesn't remember. I don't know if he remembers this, but me when I was younger, when I was maybe I was 7 or 8, in the bus there was a older kid, and he was trying to pick on me, and I didn't like it. I was like, oh, you're trying to pick on me. And of course I had my older brother, so I told him one day, I was like, hey, this guy in the bus is picking on me. All he did was show up to the bus I don't know if you remember that. It was in a small bus. He showed up to the bus. He goes, "Oh yeah, somebody here." He told the bus driver, "Somebody here was hitting him or trying to hit him. Who was it?" And the kid was I think I told him or something. I don't know. And the kid went up there and he goes, "Oh yeah, don't." I don't remember. He showed face, and that kid never again even thought about it because he showed face. And I think to anybody here, if your kids are getting bullied and they come up to you, I think you should do your part into going to school, talk to them, probably even talk to the kid's parents. That kid will calm the fuck down because the bully has parents. You know what I mean? Like the bully has parents.
And
like,
when I think of bullying, I think kids. I don't think adults get bullied. I mean, I'm sure it happens, but if you're an adult, you're not gonna get bullied like that. It's more kids that get bullied. And like, I think also bullying falls into size, right? Size is like a God-given thing. It's just genetics.
Yeah.
Why me, if I'm like a short, skinny guy, have to get picked on by the fat loser? Like, why? Because I'm just not his size, and because he's big, he's gonna go around picking on people. That's why I don't think it's cool to be a bully. I take pleasure in bullies getting smacked in the mouth. Anyone who supports bullying or is a bully, I'll smack him in the mouth. Because I don't think that's cool. I do not think it's cool. Because like I say, majority of people who get bullied are kids. They're not adults. And what do kids do? They commit suicide. They get down on themselves. Shit turns out bad for them because they don't know how to process being bullied. So I think it's easy for adults to say, yay, bullying, because that probably doesn't happen to them because they're adults. But the people who predominantly get bullied are kids. And I don't think it's cool for kids to get bullied.
Yeah.
I don't think it's cool for kids to be pussies, but I don't think they need to get bullied to be hard.
Yeah. I'm not a parent yet, but I'll tell you this. To anybody who's planning on being a parent or going to be a parent, planning on going, or is a parent, put your kids in some type of, if they're not the type to fight, because as a kid, I was a fighter. And I guess it was because I had a younger brother that was a fighter, and we will fight for everything, for anything. Oh, did you move that? Yeah. What? We fought. And I think that built us to be tough. I'm not going to lie. That built us to be tough. Like, hey, and my brother got even tougher because I was older, so he was like, I don't give a shit about your height, size, age. I don't give a damn. So we fought anything. We fought anybody and everybody. And I would say put your kids in martial arts, some type of fighting thing. Definitely if the kid is not a fighter. If he's the type to be like, oh, I don't know, he hit me. Like, I never came, only that one time to you. That one time. But I never went up to my mom or any time ever again. I never went up to nobody and told him, this guy's hitting me. The opposite. I would fight him. I would punch him in the face. I didn't give a shit. I had a short temper. Slap the fuck out of him. I was that guy. At
the end of the day, my karma is how I treat you. Your karma is how you treat
Definitely
me.
Definitely a kid.
Be a bully because you're going to get bad karma because that's what you're throwing out into the world. Don't be a bully. Be kind because you'll receive good karma. That's what you want. Good karma. I am not in agreement with bullies. I don't like that at all.
No, exactly, Mary.
I think bullying is not cool.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
I go to a local Publix, and in the mornings there are, like, I guess you would call them like special people, right? I don't want to use the R word, but there are people who have handicaps and they work bagging groceries and they're like autistic and they're, Down syndrome. And I think somebody can come in here and make fun of these people, right? Because look at them.
There is no point of it. There is no point of it.
You can be a dick and you can be a bully and you can make fun of those people. Or you can say, damn, look at them, right? They're contributing. They're trying. There's people helping them. Hey, that's not how you bag it. You do it like this. But I applaud that they're out and they're doing something,
But you see, there's a positive outlook to things.
Because I can be there. Oh, look at this. All right, retard.
Listen.
Why would I be
you just said the R word.
But why would I
say?
Yeah, but why would I be a bully like that to somebody?
Be quiet for a second. Read that. My friend was bullied, and now she's national athlete in Taekwondo. So in a way, there is a positive side to being bullied, which is what like Mary is saying that. There has to be bullying to know what kindness is. So that's why I said there's a bully who bullies the bully.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that because basically what you're saying is if you bully someone, it may make them stronger or it may break them and they commit suicide.
Well, like they say.
But what if you don't bully that person and you just say, hey.
Were you ever bullied?
No. They say, hey, keep trying. You're doing okay. Like, you got this. I'm going to motivate you. I'm not going to tear you down to build you up. I'm not Mr. Miyagi. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hype you up. Hey, you got this. Keep pushing. We got it. I don't need to break you down to build you up. I don't subscribe to like, because you could have people that are gonna be like, wow, this really worked for me. Like I read Malcolm Gladwell's book, right? Malcolm Gladwell's book talked about a guy who was gay. He grew up as a gay boy and he lived in a very conservative area, let's say Alabama, Mississippi. And he felt so out of place that motivated him to be successful. He studied. He went
Mary, what don't you agree with?
He went to Harvard. He became like a highly educated attorney. Why? Because he was so motivated to get out of his circumstances because his parents, his community wasn't accepting of him. Some like something similar to bullying, right? But then there are other people like that don't do that. They get down and they kill themselves because everybody processes
survival of the fittest.
Everything.
My bro.
Yeah, I know, but still, no.
Like in the end of the day, if you can't make it, that's why I don't agree fully, but I kind of do agree. If you can't make it, because it depends what type of bullying we're talking about. There's physical bullying, and then there's verbal bullying, which is like, hey, you probably have, like, I remember going to school, there was kids that were like, dirty shoes or like old shoes, or the shoes that have like the front ripped, and we'll be like, yo, your shoes are talking. You know what that's gonna build in that person?
You can
and they
banter.
Took it. Wait a minute. Listen, let me talk. They would take it. They would take it. And you know what's funny is that they would take it and they'll laugh about it. Of course, they probably didn't like it, but they had thick skin and they'll just, whenever you slipped, they had one for you. They had one in the chamber, like, now you slipped. Now I'm gonna make fun of you because maybe that guy was taller than me, or maybe that guy was a better athlete. Or whatever. There was something that he had better. And maybe right now that same kid that you talk shit about his shoes is making mad money where his kids will never have a broken fucking shoe. Because he's like, I remember when they used to send me to school and my shoes were all fucked up. But he didn't blame his parents because maybe his parents were working hard and just didn't make the income for it. Right? So for him, he's like, I'm never going to have that issue. I'm going to have my kid have nice shoes, be blessed because I'm gonna work hard for this shit. So there's the ones who don't make it and the ones who do make it. You get me? So it's a balance, man. But at the end of the day, I feel like people like you, we need people like you, people like me. Then if we see somebody bullying, which like it's already like, okay, dude, you're bullying a weak person.
A weak person, exactly.
Because there's certain standards, you know what I mean? You have the like I said, the guy who's an athlete who's like a pretty boy, but maybe his shoes are all fucked up, and you're like, yo, look at your shoes all fucked up. So he doesn't give a shit because he's like,
I don't think general
but
population.
But if there's, like you said, somebody with a special needs, and you're bullying that person, hold on, I'm gonna step up to that. I'm gonna step up to the plate and be like, yo, homie, can you stop? Like I did one time. I'm not gonna lie. I was in school one day, and this guy was making fun of some kid that wasn't completely special, but he had a little bit. And guess what? I turned around and told him, yo, don't pick on him, all right? Stop it. The next day, he did it again. Guess what? I smacked the fucking shit out of him because I was cool with that guy. I was cool with him. I smacked the living fuck out of him. And that guy never fucked with him again. And I was that type of person. I'm not going to lie. I was fucking crazy in middle school. I was crazy. The same year... Well, this is a different story. I remember me punching the living shit out of some kid because he kept breathing behind me and he was breathing loud, and I was like, bro, can you stop breathing? I can smell your breath. Like he was like those people who breathe loud, and I was fucking crazy. I turned around, I told, yo, can you please stop breathing so loud? I can feel your breath on me. And I don't know if he did it on purpose or he continued to do it, and he did it again, and I just got up and punched him. I just punched him. I felt bad for it because he started crying, and I felt bad. And then after we became friends, we became cool friends.
I remember when I was in high school, highly high, once a T-bread, always a T-bread. There was a fashion show, right? They did a fashion show, all the kids and then there was some kids who came out and they were what we would call refs, right? They were Cubans who hadn't been here, or immigrants, and you can see it, right? Anybody who is from Miami or just in an area where there are immigrants, you know when the person is an immigrant. And then, like, I'm in a group of my friends, and one of my friends, like me, he was Cuban. His name is Victor. But Victor was Cuban from Cuba. He's not like me, an American Cuban. And then
you're Cuban American. He was Cuban.
Yeah, he's Cuban. So then all of the kids were giggling because the refs, like they look like refs, and Victor was very serious. I noticed like, oh shit, this guy's not giggling. And then that week when we went out on Saturday, we were all in our little group, and he I guess
call them refs.
I guess he held it in, and he said it. He was like, damn, like I think we had gotten drunk, and he said it that he thought it was really fucked up that everybody was laughing at that. He's like, dude, those people are humans just like us. And then there were some within that group that were Cuban. He's like, you're basically laughing at your parents. You're basically laughing at the people who, like, you're flesh and blood, dog. And I sat there after when I got home, and I was
realized that shit.
Yeah, like, he's so right, bro. Like, they're humans just like me. They might look different because they're refs, but my parents.
What do you say like that? Because they're refs.
My parents are refs, refugees.
No,
they're immigrants.
Bro, immigrants.
Yeah, like
what the fuck?
I don't want somebody to walk down the street and make fun of my mom because I think that would be fucked up.
Not the right word.
So
the reason why they called it ref is because they came in.
She was an immigrant, but
they came in the rafts.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you live in Hialeah. Hialeah is like 97% immigrant. Like, what are you doing laughing at these people? Those people are your cousins. They're your friends, your relatives. Why would you do that to those people? And I sat there. I didn't really laugh about it. I just saw the others giggling. And I'm like, yeah, he's right, dog. Like, they're a human just like me. Why do I have to laugh at that person? The opposite. I'm inspired by her because she's up there walking. I don't have the balls to get on that stage. I'm too much of a shy person to do that. And look at her. She's doing it.
Yeah, the only problem I would say that around that time, because I went through a game tech said lurking. All right. There was a time during that, that stage where remember in our time when we were growing up, there was less Cubans. There was a lot of them, but it was less Cubanized, as you could say, in our area. Now it's like
super
mini Cuba. But back in our time when we were growing up, the Cubans that were here before, they spoke English, so you couldn't tell, right? You couldn't tell they were here forever or they're like us, but they were probably born in Cuba. Now, when I was going to school, there was a lot of Cubans came from over there, and the thing was that we had to teach these kids because we didn't bully them, we just put them on point. That's why we put them on point because a lot of them would come here with their attitudes from Cuba, thinking this was Cuba, and we had to be like, nah, relax, get off the fucking boat. You're in America. So we kind of had more of a stronger structure to the Cuban people that came here. Now there's not. Now they come here and they feel too comfortable. They don't learn English. They don't give a shit. They listen to Cubatón all day. It's different.
Yeah,
back then, when I was going to school, these kids would listen to rock music.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, I love Led Zeppelin, whatever the hell, Led Zeppelin, or, rock music, or hip-hop. They'll be like, Tupac, me encanta Tupac.
I think it's gotten more Cubanized and more Americanized at the same time. Yeah. Like the Cubans who have come now, they're more established in their style and their ways, but they're also more Americanized. Like now they go to Starbucks, they smoke marijuana, things that from my mom's generation, like when they were coming, like they weren't trying to be American. They had their own thing going on. Now it seems like they're trying to integrate more, which is good. They should, but...
Oh yeah, refugee, not the RAF.
Yeah, ref is short for refugee.
It was another word that they used actually for...
No, you call them the refs?
Yeah, because they were refugeeing. They're refugees.
But Hialeah High's been pretty bad about that because they even had something that was called ref hall.
Were talking about yesterday. Yes.
They used to have a hall of that was just for them. It was called the ref hall.
Yeah, that's right. Hialeah had that. Hialeah had
only Spanish classes there. It was for them.
And supposedly they were dicks. Like I never went to that school, but I heard that they were dicks to people. Like. You know what I'm saying?
No, I never had any problem. To be honest with you, it's the irony of it, right? Like, I live in Hialeah. My parents were I'm a first generation born here in America. And all of my friends were, like, Nica and Salvadorian.
Yeah, it's going to happen. We live
Cuban,
in Hialeah,
But I didn't, like, get along with... not that I didn't get along. I didn't have a lot of ref friends. I just didn't. It was more, like, Americanized friends, which is crazy because now I like Spanish music. I think Cubans are really cool. I appreciate Spanish culture.
Where you at?
I actually like I prefer to talk.
Where you at?
I prefer to talk more English, Spanish than English. Hola. Spanish is the love language.
Guys, if you're here in the chat, please be active in the chat.
English is the language
as much as you can,
war.
anyways. But I appreciate you guys if you're here lurking or at least listening. I need I how do you call it? We need you guys to chat as well, so we could
But yeah, I've heard
so we can
people
get these conversations going. We do have Mary in the YouTube and Tumed. Tumed is saying I'm here, but it seems like you're here, but you're not here. Which one is it? Mary said something about if it's hard to read the YouTube channel and it's fucking hard. I'm blind. If you can probably read it.
If you bully to the mentally challenged, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But bullying regular kids to me is not an issue. It teaches character to those who want to learn. I know, like I mean, again, I'm never going to agree with anyone that says that they're for bullying.
I can't agree with you, Mary, completely.
I don't think it builds character because people will take it. Some are strong. Some will say, "Hey, like my son's mother, her sister, she had like an issue in school where she was she couldn't read good or things like that, so she would get bullied. So she took that as motivation and she graduated top of her class. Like she had the mentality of like, oh, I'm gonna show you, you know, like you're gonna bully.
Who was that? I'm sorry.
My son's mother's sister. She got bullied a lot in high school because she had like learning disabilities, but she used that as motivation. Some don't use it as motivation. Some can't. They don't have that in them. They don't. They'll kill themselves. They'll get down. They'll get depressed. And like, I don't think that, yeah, it is a choice, but that's not their choice. They're being pushed to that. Like they're saying, hey, you know, like whatever, they're being bullied to the extent that they kill themselves or something bad happens. There are others who are like, oh, I'm going to take what you're bullying me and I'm going to sharpen my sword and let's make this shit happen. But like, I don't want to play with something like that because you don't know what the person's actually going to do. If they're going to grab the sword and be like, fuck that, I'm going to fight, or they're going to say, I'm going to kill myself.
Listen, we live in America, right?
Build them up. Don't tear them down.
We live in the USA. How many times have we heard about school shootings?
And how many of those people were bullied?
Supposedly, a lot of them were bullied, right? Supposedly. I wouldn't say that maybe they were just crazy.
Hurt people.
That's the...
it's that simple. Hurt people. You hurt a bully, they'll hurt someone else.
In middle school, as well, I got bullied. You see, this is where, when I was like in school, I'm not going to lie. When I was in school, I guess I was... Bro, it just sounds like maybe to you or whoever who doesn't know me would look at me and be like, nah, you weren't that type. I was like, yeah, I was that type. This little motherfucker right here was crazy, bro. I wouldn't allow anyone to get bullied. Like my friends, there was one of our friends that was, like I said, not fully special, but he was kind of special. And he would get bullied.
A bad diet.
He would try to get bullied.
Also creates thick skin.
We became friends with him. And from there on, nobody bullied that kid. We would fuck with him. But he would also, you know, like joke around and shit. But when he became friends with our crew, that's it, yo. And he was cross-eyed. You know, he had like one of those cross-eyed or whatever. So people would be like trying to make fun of him because of his eyes. Once he became friends with our clique, it was over.
Yeah, so I should be.
There somebody one day grabbed his book bag and like threw it. And three of us showed up to that other class and was like, yo, you threw his book bag? It was like a little black kid. And we went up to him and we were like, yo. He was Cuban, but we went up to him and we're like, you threw his book bag? And he's like, yeah. He didn't say yeah. He just stayed like stunned, like, huh? And we're like, we heard you threw his book bag. And I remember my boy grabbed that guy's book bag and tossed it in the hallway. And he just stayed there looking at us like, nothing's gonna happen. He tossed his book bag in the hallway and goes, you got a problem with that? That's it. It's over, yo. Nobody fucked with that kid ever again. Yeah, when I think about the shit that we did in high school, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? What did I go to school for? It was fucking crazy. I had fun, yo. We used to wrestle and everything. That was fun. Funny, my boy Lewis was here. He would tell you, you have to
be torn down to be built up. I mean, yeah, some people.
Vukok MC. What up?
Some people are able to be built up, but there are plenty that they don't get built up. They just get torn down and they get bullied and like especially a bully, like let's say a school bully. A school bully is not trying to build you up. A school bully is just trying to pick on you and make you feel like shit. Exactly. They're like, I'm only doing this so they can get better. Like, of course not. They're doing it just to be a dick.
It's for his own entertainment.
And if you open the door to bullying, you're gonna get the people who are handicapped or have the learning disabilities bullied. You're gonna get the person who's cross-eyed bullied. Why? Because it's an easy target.
Bro, there was a kid. Sorry to cut you off. There was a kid in our class, in our school, better said, that he had those crutches. because he had that sickness for the bones,
Look
like
at him.
something. Bro, that kid was an asshole though.
What?
He was cool, right? He was, I was cool with him. Yo, I was the type that was cool with the nerd, the rocker, the hip hop artist, everybody. It didn't matter. I was cool with everyone, right? And I remember that kid was cool with a lot of us. And you would walk by him and he would put that stick in front of you and trip you.
Yeah.
Yo, he was a bully. But he had thick skin. He even talked like he had a speech impediment, like, you know, like he talked like that. And that motherfucker didn't give a shit. He was a comedian. Yo, Mary, you watch Kill Tony. Half of those people, I don't know if you watch it, but half of the comedians on there have problems. They have like a problem with their arm and it's so funny. Like it's so good. It's so good. And then, I
honestly don't think that guy's funny. Like I don't really watch a lot of his stuff. I don't really think he's funny.
Well, first of all, that's like saying music. Oh, I don't like that guy's music. He is funny. He's just
funny
like
to
a different
you, but
type
I
of
don't
funny.
I don't find them funny. A lot of like the Rogan spear of comedians, I don't really think those guys are funny. I haven't really found any of them funny.
Wait, what did you say?
Like the Rogan spear, like people who are in Rogan's circle, like I don't really think those people
I
are
find
funny.
them funny. It depends what you like. What type of comedians do you like? Like what's his name? George Carlton? Like that's
no,
it?
no. I like more subtle humor. Like I don't know.
Bro, then you don't like comedians because you like Shane Gillis as a comedian?
Yeah, I think he's okay. I just don't like
he's okay.
I don't like the raunchy
okay.
like.
All right, how about
it's
Dave
like,
Chappelle?
on, bro? Like, yeah, he's hilarious.
All right,
Dave Chappelle's a legend.
that guy is top tier.
Top tier.
That guy's
comedian.
top tier. There isn't a that guy can make any he was talking about like the whole politics and shit.
Yeah.
In Saturday Night Live, and he can make a Republican and a Democrat go, all right, yeah, all right.
Let me go. I'll be right back.
All
Take
right.
1 second break.
How do you call it? The BRB. Hold on.
BRB.
BRB. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your father mode. Right? Is that what you call it? Father mode. BRB. BRB.
I'll be back.
Exactly. I'll be back. But in the meantime, I'll be here. What we got going on over here? We got chats. The bully is not what's going to build you up. You who has... Damn, it's hard to read the YouTube one. It's you who has to build yourself up because of the bully. Yeah, exactly. I understand that part. Like being a bully... Being bullied isn't going to... Tony is a bully. Tony is a comedian bully. Andrew Dice Clay, you know... I don't like that guy. Like I like him as a person. I don't like his comedy shit. I don't find him funny at all. I just can't. I can't find him funny. Paulita said, "Oh, it was just recently I saw in the news that the fuck this guy that this kid were picked on." Him, and then he fought back, and then after classes on his way home, they started picking on him again, and then his friends showed up, and then they fought back, and one of the bullies was carrying a knife and stabbed the other. Yeah, you see, that's the problem. That's why I say if you're like, talk to your kids, man. Like, talk to your kids. Yeah, it gets worse. It got worse. In high school, I was the best. It was the best school year because no one was bullying me at all. But one thing was one boy always making mean faces. Oh, that's that guy's an asshole. But what was I gonna say? You see, that's why I say talk to your kids. Hey, how's school? Don't just bring your kid and go, all right, go do your homework. Like, no, ask them, how's the school? Did anyone mess with you? Like, you have to be real open with your kids. You got to be real with them. Hey, you got any girls? Did you talk to any girls? Did anyone talk bad to you? Did anyone make fun of you? Did anyone pick on you? Did you pick on somebody? What's going on? Because at the end of the day, you also don't want your kid to be a bully. You don't want your kid to be the bully. That's fucking fucked up. You know what I mean? You got to think about that. You don't want your kid to be a bully. Wait, hold on. We'll be right back. Anyways, we're back. Shit. Andrew Dice Clay. I don't think he's in funny. I do believe that the Rogan click is funny. I don't know. To me, I like it. I like the Rogan click because there's the Save the Parks. I mean, let me wait till Jose gets back, but I want to ask him about that. If the people who Save the Park ones were Save the Parks. I think it is like a crew of them. I think Shaken Gillis is in that crew too. Anyways, how is your guys' Friday? Are you guys? Do you guys have a drink with you? What's up? You guys have a drink? I'm hoping you guys have a drink. Who's listening? Who's in the chat? Remember, this is a podcast, live podcast, where you guys can talk. You guys can chat. There isn't any other podcast or a lot of podcasts out there that you guys can talk. No drink for me. Are you? Oh, you don't drink, huh? Tech. See, if Ali was here, it'd be like, yeah, I got my Dr. Pebble with Butterfinger Delights and vanilla. I don't know what. JJ LaCornia. Yo, what up, dude? The first thing you say is lurk. Damn, don't even say what's up. You don't even say what's up for your first thing, your first comment ever in here. Yo, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Nice to see you here. It is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to have you here, bro. See, you get that. You see, you get the horns. You get the horns up in here. Long time no see. Well, I haven't been to the sea in a long time, so, you know. Pew, 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 pew. Does anybody in here remember LaCornia? Does anybody here remember him? Who's in the YouTubes? Anybody watching the YouTube? Anybody on YouTube? I hope not. Yeah, you got some people here who know you. You got a couple people that might know you. Excuse me, I just had to let the gas it out, bro. Nobody in the YouTube, but what's his name? Tumed. Oh, welcome back. Is your boy home? Yeah. That's it. All right, Daddy back. Daddy home. Daddy's home. Let's get
subject. I wanted to touch on a subject.
Okay, go ahead. It's off topic. Off topic. It's off topic. This is whatever the hell.
DEATH. Deaf. Deaf is the ultimate bully.
You can move over here.
Deaf is the ultimate bully. The topic came to me because I had this little thing on my throat and I was concerned about it. And I started to search YouTube videos like what can that be? And some of the things that come up are like throat cancer, and it was wild. There was a lady who she was like, well, and just FYI, I went to the doctor. He was like, oh no, you're good. It's just something that happens. Yeah, the doctor. It was funny because the doctor was like, I have good news and bad news. And then I'm like, oh no! Like when he told me, I was like, oh shit. When a doctor tells you bad news, it's not good. And then he was just joking because he's like, if you came from long distance, you drove over here for nothing because you don't have anything.
Here in the podcast.
So I was like, oh, okay, thank you, sir. Yeah.
We are here with the podcast. If you watching, get in.
Yeah, it was just crazy because like I found the YouTube video. It was some lady who was a nurse, and not a nurse, she's a doctor, but she was with another person who they were going. It was a documentary, and not the doctor, the other lady. The lady was like terrified of death. Like she hated it. Was so fearful of it. She says that like it was always on her mind, like the fact that she was dying. She says that she hated like thinking of the next day because she felt like the next day got her a day closer to death. So then she says like I have to face my fear. So she went to a hospital where she was with a doctor who dealt with a lot of cancer patients. Some cancer patients, unfortunately, they're gonna die. And like it was just crazy seeing that, She went to speak to a guy who was 95 years old, and he was dying. He had a cancer that has spread to his bones, and he was dying. And the doctor told him, like, hey, there's nothing we can do, you know? You can stay here in the hospital or you can go home, but there's nothing that we can do for you. And the guy was like, oh, okay, cool. And then the other lady was like, what? Like, that's it? You're fine? And the guy was like, yeah. He's like, I'm 95 years old.
Wait, hold on before you continue. We just got subbed by JJ LaCornia. JJ LaCornia. Hold on, we need the horns. We need the horns. Where the horns at? Play my song. Oh, JJ LaCornia.
Yeah, your song. Yeah, and then like the guy was cool with the fact that he was dying. He was like, hey, it's cool, it's all good, man. And then the lady was like, how are you so cool with this? And then the guy was like, I mean, I'm 95 years old. What the hell more do I want? I've lived such a good life. My kids have kids. I'm fine. He said that when he turned 90.
Yeah, but he's 90 though.
Yeah, exactly. But he said when he woke up after turning 90, he was like, I'm going to die within the next couple of years. And I'm fine with that. It's all good. And I was like, wow, it was so powerful to see someone like that, like just accepting of it. You know, like there were other people who were younger and they were told, hey, like you have a terminal disease. We can't do anything for you. And they were pretty devastated, you know, especially if you have kids because like, oh, shit, I can't be now here for my kids. But it was such a like impactful thing to see someone who I know when you're 95, I was like, OK, yeah, I'm going to die. Oh, yeah. Surprise, surprise. But just to see someone accepting of it, like, oh, it's all good, you know, come and take me. It's
yeah,
fine.
But you got to look at it. You got to look at it like this.
Yeah, he's
that
95.
guy is 95. How old was he?
95.
He was 95?
95.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if they tell you at 95, hey, you're going to die. I'll be like, well, I've been thinking I was going to die every day I wake up. Like, 95. Yeah. Hey, you have cancer. And you're like 95. You'll be like, oh, damn. But if they tell that to somebody who's in their 50s and their 30s, that's scary.
Yeah, there was a lady, I saw her video. She got pancreatic cancer, and she didn't want to fight it anymore. She was like, oh, frail. So she took a cocktail of medications that killed her. And she recorded a video saying goodbye to everyone. And I was like, wow, it's so crazy to see someone who in a couple of minutes is going to die. And she was saying, hey, look, I'm going to take ice cream because the cocktail is so strong, it'll burn my mouth and I won't be able to swallow it. So she has to eat ice cream at the same time so it doesn't burn a hole in her mouth. And then she said it like, hey, I'm going to drink this thing and I'm going to die. And I love everyone. I'm grateful for my life. And it was just like, wow, you're seeing a person who in a couple of minutes is literally going to die.
So what, she was kidding herself?
Yeah, because she had pancreatic cancer and she was in a lot of pain and they couldn't help her. They told her, ma'am, you're dying. You know, there's nothing that we can do for you. So she didn't want to suffer anymore. So she was going to take some medications that were going to kill her. It was going to poison her.
Yeah. I mean, I know I just met somebody who's a streamer here who came to the channel yesterday and was talking about her experience having cancer and all of that. And they told her like a couple times, and I don't want to name persons. Well, she did write it on here.
Another bully, cancer. Cancer's a bully.
Bully's a good cancer. But let me speak. I have to always tell that to him. This guy doesn't know how to like cut, like hold it and then say it later. He just has to talk while you're talking, because then it throws me off. I'm one of those people that you can't do that, because look at me, it throws me the fuck off. I have HDMI cable, whatever the fuck it's called. So look, a butterfly. I was kidding. Squirrel. Yeah, dude, I already forgot. You see?
I thought it was a real butterfly.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't. Even worse. That's why I don't read the comments or don't look at the comments. While I'm talking.
You gotta multitask.
I'm a Gemini. I'm good at fucking multitasking. The thing is that I want to pleasure everything. Like, all right, I'm gonna read your comment. I'm gonna read yours. You know. So my thing. Well, anyways, she was saying about all her journey of this cancer that they took off and they killed, and then I don't know where they go. Oh, we found this cancer here. Okay, you don't have no more cancer. Oh, you have cancer now here. Oh, we took it off here. And now she's been like a couple of years with this on and off. She's like, I've been so long sick, that it becomes numbing. And I'm like, honestly, I was happy that she was telling me this, because it gives you this mindset of, damn, this person is so damn strong to tell me this, because it's sad, but to her it's like a journey. It's like fighting a war, and she's still there, and she's like, oh, I do this and I do that, and I'm here, and it's kind of like I'm proud of her, and I'm happy that she's telling me this shit. because anyone else would just bottle it up and sit in the room and just rot. And this person wants to tell me this, and I'm like, I don't want to hear it because it's something so bad. But at the same time, like, God is telling me to hear this shit, to realize that there's people out there that are strong and are keeping this positive mindset about life, even in a dark moment for them. But no, you know what she told me? I'm living my best life. I'm like, damn, she said I'm living my best life, and I was like, damn, let me thank this woman for everything she just said, because it made me realize that I'm living a good life, and we all are living a good life, no matter how bad it is. You're living a good life. You know what I mean? Because you're here. You're breathing. So, yeah. Kudos to her. And that was me. All right. Let me get back to the chat.
In the end, it will all be okay. I don't know about sending the money to a 130-year-old. It may be the case. And only because I've been informing myself. I'm trying to step out of the Trump bubble. I've heard some people say that a lot of the records that are in the Social Security Administration...
Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, like for people who are 150 years old, the reason the Social Security Administration keeps that on file is because they have to factor in a cost of living increase. So whenever they do a cost of living increase, they keep the data from people who lived like 130 years ago so that they can do the cost of living increases. Like they use that to graph what the cost of living has increased. So like maybe they are sending money to people who are already dead. You know, or maybe they're
pocketing it.
Yeah, it makes you think that there's probably some people scamming the government.
I know Tumed is also on daddy duty. He's on daddy duty too. But bro, you're big. You have a big how do you call it? You're very big. Yeah, your thoughts are very big on this. You know a lot. You're like, for instance, you're like kind of like Jose that watches a lot of this stuff and informs yourself, and then has of every. What do you think, too, man? Whenever you can. But honestly, we gotta we have to go on one of the podcasts with Mary because it's more focused on politics, and I believe that you guys would do a good debate because you don't agree. You're not gonna agree with everything Mary says.
No.
And you will like, how do you say it? You will.
Hey, have a discussion.
You would discuss it and debate it. So I think that would be a good. Mary set it up, and I will tell him what day we should do it, so he can. You know, he is a dad, and he's a busy man, but we'll get him. We'll get him to go there.
Yeah.
Yo, Princess Diana.
I've started watching.
Trump.
I've started watching C-SPAN again. I'm trying to up my game, getting back into my shit. I used to be a huge C-SPAN watcher. I used to watch C-SPAN every morning. They have a call-in show.
I mean, I love... This is why I like having a podcast with him, even though he complains about every little thing, and then he tries... Like, dude, this is in front of everybody right here that is watching. He's like, a small group. A small group turns into a big group. And you have to have an open, positive mind. If you're going to sit here and be like, oh, my God, who cares? Then you don't grow. When you work out, right? You work out, right?
Yeah.
And if you miss 2 days, do you feel like that's a lot?
Yeah.
All right, then.
I'm not going to work out today, and I feel kind of guilty
exactly.
about it.
I worked out today. Even when you do a little workout, it's a big thing. Because there's a lot of people who don't work out. So a little bit, a lot, it's a lot. It's better than not doing it. Trying is better than not doing it. So when you say things like that, it hurts me. I'm not going to lie. It hurts me because I'm somebody who has a vision. I don't sit behind a blanket and it's like, oh, that's it. No, I like to visualize. I like to sit. You like to go to the ocean and look, right? And go, wow, this is beautiful, right? Because it's a big open sea. That's why you love it, because it's open. So just think about that. You can't sit here and go, oh, no, who cares, bro? I'm not going to care about this T-shirt I'm wearing. No, come to be the best. Do whatever you do, come to be the best. You're going to go play baseball, you're going to play the best baseball player in that field, even if you suck. Even if you fall down, just be your best. Kayla, you heard that. Princess Diana, welcome in. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for being a first-time chatter here. How you doing? Welcome to the Off-Topic podcast. Let's fucking go. I don't know why I have just... That mustard is just dope, right? Like...
Somebody got to do it. I bought a vinyl record player, and I bought a vinyl version of GNX. I was listening to it yesterday, and it's a collectible because the guy took the GNX.
This guy can't have money, bro.
Yeah, when I get money, no, it's not that. Hey, if you work hard, you're gonna treat yourself to the goodies, the things that you like.
Trump's America.
And I bought myself a record player.
Paulita, let's go, Paulita.
I bought GNX as a record, and it's a collectible because the vinyl record is in the shape of he made it into a. What is it? A rim, like the rim of the GNX.
Yeah.
So it looks cool. And I was like, oh shit, I was playing it last night. And even the audio, because I got noise canceling headphones, so it sounds so cool.
You also bought that?
Yeah, I bought noise canceling headphones. I bought a record player, but this is not that expensive. It's like $100.
Yeah, but still.
You know, yeah, I bought it off of Amazon. And these are things that I buy. A lot of the things I buy, the intent is make it something that you can leave to your son. So I thought, dude, a record player is cool. And that album in vinyl is a collectible. That's something I can leave to my son.
Working on all platforms.
I bought a Victor Wembanyama rookie card. The shit cost me like $500, and now he has a blood clot. Chris Bosh situation. Who? Victor Wembanyama. They found a blood clot in his shoulder.
Not another big guy.
Like Chris Bosh type stuff. They were saying that that they're gonna wait to see.
Oh, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like I'm the type to be like, who cares about these sports athletes? But look, I pray for people like that, young man starting his career. That guy's just like any one of us. Like you said, we're humans. He's probably like happy. He's like, wow, I didn't think I was going to become a basketball player. Clot? And he's an amazing, tall, 7-footer basketball player. He is what you look at a basketball player and you go, wow, if you're that height, you want to be a good dribbler, a good shooter. You have it all.
Yeah, it's the future.
And I pray that guy that it's just some bullshit and it gets away.
Even for the sake of my rookie card, that I was investing.
No, that'd be a bigger rookie card.
I'm investing in it because I'm like, man, like this is a young player.
Rookie card, bro. For the sake of his life.
No, yeah,
his career.
Like obviously for him. Prayers.
You can sell that card.
Prayers
right
and well wishes to
my guy.
Victor
What's
Wembanyama.
up, my bro? What's up, my boy?
To Victor Wembanyama.
Tuma said, the money that they're finding. I heard with all that money that they're finding, they're gonna give money back. Is that for real?
No, man. Hopefully that would be nice.
Supposedly
that would be nice.
Supposedly they said that they could give something back because they can give back to. Well, this was them talking in there, and they said that they can give money to back to certain things or whatever.
They were gonna give back $2,500 to like citizens and $5,000 to people who filed jointly. Congratulations on losing 14 pounds.
Hell yeah, my guy. What up, my guy? What's going on? Are you still live?
Catch up. But yeah.
Oh no, it says that
I buy a lot of things that
was late.
That to me are like collectibles, so I can leave it for my son. I want to hand those things over to him.
Yeah, my brother loves the collectibles.
Yeah, and collectibles. I buy things like that. I bought a Time magazine for $50. The magazine is from 1968, and you know who's on the cover? Martin Luther King. You look at that magazine and you're looking at the advertisements. They're like advertising microwaves. I'm like, oh my god,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
They're like leather seats, leather. I'm like, oh my god,
leather seats.
Yeah, and then they do things like busy men read the Wall Street Journal, and you see like the guy in the corporate office. He's all dressed with the old school tuxedo. Busy men. I'm like, this is so funny. But
busy men read the Wall Street Journal.
And I'm like, come on, bro. That's a 1964 magazine with MLK on the cover. In 100 years from now, do you know how much that's going to be worth? People are going to be like, what? MLK? I was like, Jesus. Like, they're going to, in 100 years, it's going to be like that. Like how we look at Jesus. Like, like that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Speaking of MLK, just off-topic thing. They say that, I've heard that they say he was maybe you're like, hell no. But I always see crazy conspiracy, and they said that he was a plant by the CIA.
Oh, I don't know.
No, like, what is that?
They killed him. They killed him. I don't think they would have planted him.
Maybe they planted him there, and then he started going off the rail, and they're like, yo, this guy needs to go.
No, it's possible. Who knows what the CIA, the FBI...
How about the John F. Kennedy shit?
The 3-letter mafias, who knows
what they coming out with a John F. Kennedy shit? Like, that is...
Look at Pam Bondi, who Trump appointed to be Attorney General. She said it, I think, today. The Epstein file is sitting on my desk.
Oh!
She said it just like that. She's like, the Epstein file is on my desk. I'm like,
let's fucking go.
Release it.
Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite.
I need like a DJ drama, like how they used to drop the mixtapes,
Drop the mixtape.
Drop the files. Drop the Epstein files. Epstein. Drop him. Let me see.
America.
That's what America wants. I don't
This is
need,
what America does.
I don't need tax cuts.
This is
I don't
what
want
America-
better health care. Give me the Epstein files.
This should be like the new whenever they play like, you know, and you saw, did you guys see the oh, by the way, the hockey looking up. Oh wait. We got
Oh, Canada. They beat us.
your kids are gonna take the magazine to school and bully.
And a
Bully's
bully is
gonna
gonna rip
rip
it
it
up. That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Nah,
they're not
gonna
out of
bully
school.
this guy's kid. Not with uncles like me, and ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, besides, and if you know my kid, he's a maniac.
pretty crazy.
He's not the type of guy to get bullied.
Yeah, I think he won't allow it. He'll come home and be like, this guy bullied me, and you'll be like, what happened? He'll be like, yeah, but I punched him in the fucking face or some shit like that. I'll be like, oh, okay.
He
practically
bullies me already. So
he's practicing.
yeah.
Look up MLK family sued the government and won the $100 $100 for killing him. Oh, you mean 100 million? I think it was.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. I heard about that. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I even bought a
Probably
Time
gonna be
magazine.
Long
K
in this server.
Long Q.
Long queue in this server.
I even bought a magazine from 1999
I
of
read it in Spanish.
of what is it? Of Star Wars. One Star Wars
Oh,
like
Star Wars.
yeah,
Hell
and it's a Time
Hell
magazine
yeah.
from 1999. I'm like, dude, there are some Star Wars fanatics out there. These are things that in 100 years,
Sumed.
yeah, like
He's older than you, and he's a fanatic.
these are things that in
This motherfucker
100
tell you
years,
everything.
people are gonna be like, whoa, that shit's cool, you know, like collectibles. And I'm buying it for now. I'm not gonna benefit from that. My son will, or his kids.
What is it? What is it?
It's a Time magazine from like 1998
Damn, dude, this
or
man is-
1999, and it's a Time magazine that's like a collectible about the Star Wars, like the Star Wars movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that. I have a Kendrick Lamar rookie
if you
rookie
want-
magazine, the rookie class when
Coño.
he's there with J Rock
Look,
and
if
all
you
the people.
want anything Star Wars, Tume 2 has he has a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know if he still has them, but I know that he had a lot of the little the little toys. I forgot their name.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Millie? What up, Millie Tiger? We're here with on the Off Topic podcast. Whole different vibe. We're also on YouTube. We're everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but we're gonna be on YouTube and Twitch. We're not gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be on YouTube and Twitch, and definitely Fridays will be on YouTube. So if anybody's watching on the YouTube channel, thank you for being here. Subscribe if you guys here this long. If you're here this far into the channel, subscribe. And if you're on Twitch and you're this far into the channel, follow. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. What was I gonna say? You said about looking up the MLK thing. I want to look that up.
Get your collectible game up.
Yeah, collectibles.
Yeah, get some collectibles.
You know, I do. You know, we have a shitload of baseball and football cards.
Yeah.
And the Pokemons, but I can't find the Pokemon cards unless someone stole them shits.
I saw a Michael Jordan rookie card, a signed one, $1 million. I'm like, wow, that's insane, dog. $1 million for a signed rookie Michael Jordan
Star
card.
Wars, me too.
And a non-signed card of Michael Jordan rookie, like rated. I mean, it's like 1 out of like 100. I think it costs like $100,000. I was like, wow, that's a lot of money, man. And some person might have bought that a bunch of years ago and thought, oh, look, cool, Michael Jordan, I'll buy that. And now look, you know, guy could sell that for
this
like
baseball. Jeff Conine bobblehead. This is probably like a collectible right here.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, but it's more like, you know, the big name guys. Like
Jeff Conine for the Marlins.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on now.
I have a Marlins magazine when they won the World Series with Josh Beckett.
Oh, yeah,
They're carrying him.
You got the original.
Another
one, though.
collectible, the sports.
That's an original.
Sports
one.
Illustrated.
That shit
yeah.
has been in your closet forever.
And it's in the pack and everything, and they're carrying up Josh Beckett when they won against the Yankees.
Yeah.
And I have the Obama one when Obama was collected. I bought the 2008 Time magazine with Obama on the cover when he was elected.
America. Yeah, dude. By the way, everyone who's in here who's American, I'm pretty sad to say we lost in the hockey versus Canada. That was not what I thought. But anyways,
Yeah, but we can't be mad either because there are 51st states. So who cares?
somebody in the comments put that, he's like, it's okay, you're gonna be the 51st state.
Yeah, we're keeping it in the family. We'll let little brother take it. Go ahead, little brother. You can have this one.
Yeah, I saw the Shane Gillis thing because you know how you like talking about that. Shane Gillis has a thing where he's like, bro, we allow you guys to
We're-
live. I was like, yo, Shane Gillis is funny as hell. He has one that he's talking about. Oh, I watched a Netflix special which I got kind of pissed too, where the Pearl Harbor shit, the Pearl Harbor. There's a Japanese one of the kamikazes. I guess they used to throw the planes and jump out of the plane or something.
Yeah.
Well, he's a survivor. I don't know how the fuck. And he goes in Japanese. He goes, "I'm kind of mad I missed the wrong boat." I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This motherfucker's still talking about that?
There's an episode.
What the fuck? And Jenkins is like, I was kind of pissed. I'm like, I gotta see that thing because I was like, I'm getting mad over here. Like this motherfucker's still bragging about that he hit the wrong boat. Like he was talking about, like, I had to hit this boat and I missed the wrong boat. I was like,
there's an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm that's like that. And Larry's having dinner with like a Chinese guy, and Cheryl, his wife, is there. And then he's like, "Oh, later."
Touch the boat.
He's like, "Later, let's go visit my dad at the senior home." And then Larry's like, "I thought you said your dad was a kamikaze pilot." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, but he didn't actually crash. He just grazed the ship." And then he's like, "Oh, so then he's not a kamikaze pilot because
the ones they kill themselves."
He's like, he's not a kamikaze pilot then. And then he's like, "Well, he tried to, but he just grazed the ship." And then he's like, "Well, he's not a kamikaze pilot then because he actually didn't die." Yeah, I thought that was funny. Yeah, I was watching Curb yesterday. There was the sample abuser. The ladies are getting samples. I'll take banana. Let me try the cherry. And he's behind her, and he's like, "Yeah, sure. Just try the next one." And he gets upset because he's trying to get his ice cream. And then the lady goes, I'm trying them all. And then he goes, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "You know what you are, lady? You're a sample abuser." And then the lady goes, let me just have the banana." And then he goes, "Oh, it tastes like banana. Wow, what a miracle."
Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm is. Does anybody watch that show
and
by Larry David? Funny ass show.
And then at the end, the lady goes,
like
"You know what? I'll take vanilla." So she tries a bunch of them to then take the vanilla. And then Larry David gets up and he goes, "Can you believe that? She tries everything and she gets vanilla." And then Larry pauses for a minute and he goes, How is the vanilla?
How is the vanilla? Yeah, because he tried all of them.
And then
they touched the boat and got a second son for a couple days, hours. Yeah, that's what Shane Giddens says. He goes, "You don't remember what happened? You don't remember what happened?" That was funny though. No, but what is it called? Curb Your Enthusiasm. Why is this? What is that? Why is it curb your enthusiasm?
To curb it, like in other words, like if you're happy, I say, "Hey, settle down." It's curb that, like don't be so happy, don't be so cheerful. That's what Larry's there. He's there to curb your enthusiasm. He's there to bring you back down.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. But I in the comment section, it's funny when you see there's the shit bow. I don't know if you've seen that one. There's like an Asian guy and they're walking. And then one of the Asian guy bumps into the other one and he knocks down his ice cream. And then the Asian guy, he goes like this to him and he bows and he goes, "Sorry, I apologize." And then Larry sees it and he goes, "Hey, I saw that when you bowed, you did like a full bow." And then he goes, "Yeah, that's how you bow and you apologize." And then he goes, "Oh," he's like, "Somebody bowed to me, but he didn't bow that low. He only went a little bit." And then the guy goes to him, "That was a shit bow."
That was a shit bow.
He did shit bow. Like an Asian accent. He's telling him.
So the guy, I think Chinese people are the ones who bow.
Yeah, it was by Chinese.
Yeah, I think the Chinese. Actually, I don't know if the Koreans also bow. I don't know. Anyone can correct us. Who are the one? Or maybe they all bow. I don't know.
Yeah, he tells him he did shit bow. He goes, "Frankly,
I like the bow. I'm not gonna lie. Bowing to somebody is kind of like legit.
Yeah, right.
Right, like
it's cool.
Like if you could do this, like if you go,
it's better than a Nazi
that's kind of like. I mean, 100%. Oh, yo, whoa. What was that? Whoa, that was not.
The head of Doge does it. Stephen Bannon does it. It's all good. Oh,
Japanese, China.
I'm waiting
Korea.
for Trump.
Okay, so basically, it's an Asian thing too.
Asian cultures, yeah, especially Japanese.
Right,
I know Japanese.
There's different bows. So there's the hands to your side bow. There's I guess that's like the sorry bow. I don't know. Like, hey, sorry. And then what is this one? This is like, what did he say that he bowed?
Yeah, because the guy.
There's a high bow.
He sees two Asian guys. One of the Asian guys.
Absolute Nazi, right here.
He knocked down the other guy's ice cream.
Strong, bro.
And then he sees that the guy's bowing. And then he sees him bowing. When the guy bowed, he went really low. And he's like, "Hey, let me ask you something." He's like, "When you bow, I see that you go really low." And he goes, "Somebody did something to me, but they didn't bow like that. They only went like this." And the guy's telling him, "Yeah, that's not good. He's dismissive of you." He goes, "That's a shit bow." He goes, "No bow better than shit bow." And then Larry gets upset and he walks away. I thought it was funny.
I was crazy once. What?
People in the comments are like, "What show is that?" I'm like, "Dude, I feel so weird because I'm such a fan of Curb. Seeing people question, like, is this a movie?"
Oh,
this
yeah.
is so funny. Is this a
You-
movie? Like, no, it's Curb
Yeah,
Your
but
Enthusiasm.
you've been a fan since
Yeah.
2011. I think.
Yeah, I was an original. I watched HBO and I was like,
Yeah, you
what is
made
this?
me a fan. I was
Yeah.
like, what is this show? And he was like, yeah, watch this.
That's the kind of humor I like. Observational, Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, it's that my humor is big.
More
I feel-
subtle, more
Yeah,
subtle.
your humor is is like selected, which is the same thing with music, which you learn now as you get older. Like, yeah, I can't be that way. Well, you should learn comedy. Comedy doesn't have a boundary. Comedy is funny. Funny's funny. There is no like, it's not funny. I mean, actually, there is actually.
Yeah, no, but
let me
everybody
not
has their
lie.
own
There
taste
is-
in comedy.
There is things that I go, that guy's not funny. All right, someone said, Dice Clay. Do you find that guy funny?
I mean, I think I don't
depends,
know.
right?
I've never really seen a lot of his stuff, but I think he was funny in that moment because he was a racy guy and he used to say crazy things. And back then, people were like, "Whoa!" You know,
Yeah, like, oh my god.
now if he gets up there, people are like, "What? Like this isn't racy. It's not like crazy."
When you say racy, what do you mean?
Yeah, racy. Like he would say bad words and he would he had the attitude. Oh,
And get the
back then.
cigarette on your hand.
Yeah. Back then, I
Cheers,
guess
wine.
I
Rum.
guess back then people weren't.
Rum and
you know,
Sprite right here.
it's like, come on. Back then, women used to show their kneecap, and men would be like, "Whoa,
Whoa, hey.
yeah, like
Hey, put those ankles away, girl.
yeah, exactly." So that was.
Whoa,
the-
you're not wearing socks today?
So he come up smoking a cigarette, acting like a cool tough guy, saying bad words.
Yeah.
Hey, look at these broads.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people were like, "Oh,
Hey, put your titties out.
yeah."
Hey.
That's what they liked about him. He was wild. Now you come on, bro. Like that's not wild anymore.
No, but either way, I don't find him funny. Like, even like Richard Pryor, people say he's super funny.
yeah, I don't really.
I don't find him funny like that. Eddie Murphy, like, I'm like, they're funny, but not to that level. I found George Carlton. Carlton, what's his name?
Carl, I think. But
Where I find him funny.
Carlton?
The guy who, the other guy who died. I don't know his name. I might be
But
messing it up.
with that guy, it wasn't that he was funny. I just found myself going, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I wasn't laughing. I was more like, hell yeah, that's true what
Yeah.
he's saying. The government is out to get me, all this stuff. It's like it's not funny. It's the truth.
Yeah, you would agree with stuff,
Yeah.
right.
He was Alex Jones before Alex Jones, minus the aliens and the children sacrifice.
Diana, just to ask, where did you follow me from? Was it from Instagram? Just because I'm curious. I feel like I know your name, Princess Diana. I don't know, but anyways, yeah. Like Andrew Clay, that other guy that was funny too. I forgot his name. Hitzman. That his jokes were very subtle, like you said.
Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, that guy
Mitch
was
Hedberg.
funny to me. Like
The
I find
donut
that
one,
funny.
He's like, I go get a donut and they give me a receipt. He's like, I don't even know why I would ever need to prove that I was buying a
A
donut.
donut.
Yeah, I was like, that's so
Yeah,
true.
that guy was funny. I can't believe he died from heroin too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
I think so.
I'm
He
like,
was
the
a big,
greats always
big drug
kill
user.
themselves.
It was funny because
Pink
today I
Floyd.
saw his last interview on Howard Stern. I saw it on YouTube. They were like,
Funny as fuck.
Makes Hedberg's ever like his last interview on
Yeah,
Howard
he's
Stern.
funny
I was
all
like, oh,
day.
yeah,
Like
that's funny.
that guy's a comedian. Like, he is not just like, oh, I write my stuff and then I go up here and I try to be funny. No,
Yeah.
he is like, I am genuinely funny.
Yeah, he was
you know,
a funny dude.
oh, I'm genuinely funny. Some people tell me that, like, they're like, not to hit my own horn or whatever, but people, when they hang around me, they're like, yo, you should do comedy. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that because I don't know how to write. I'm just funny in the moment. Like, I just find things and I make it like a joke. And people are like, yo, you're funny as fuck. You should be a comedian or you should do stand-up. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I would need to have somebody to sit there and I'm like, hey, I don't know, do these jokes and write them and put them in a joke. But I don't know how to do that. Obviously, that takes skills,
I feel
right?
like I do good comedy, but like writing. I'm a good writer.
You see,
I'm not a good
you would
like,
be
stand-up
good
guy.
at writing.
I'm like, I can write for a show, but I can't do stand-up. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the funniest person you know. Honestly, Two-Man is a pretty funny person. I'm not gonna lie. He's a subtle funny person.
Subtle, yeah, I like subtle
He's
humor.
a subtle humor. Like, you'll
Mitch
say something and
Hedberg.
then you'll say something and he'll make a joke out of it. And you're like, fuck, he made me laugh about
I
that.
like
I like that shit. I like, honestly,
Jim Gaffigan. I think
Jim
that guy's funny.
Gaffigan,
When
very
he does the
funny
voice,
guy.
"Oh
Very
my
like,
God, what is he doing?
yeah, he
does that
makes
voice.
he makes anything funny. He
Yeah,
made the
yeah.
Hot Pocket shit funny. You know, the Hot Pocket thing. I'm like, yo, I grabbed the Hot Pocket, and he can go for like a minute talking about that same subject and make you laugh.
Will Ferrell. I think Will Ferrell's funny.
Well,
Yeah, some people hate him. Like, I can't stand that guy. That's funny. I think he's funny. I
you
think he's
see,
funny.
I find his I find him
his acting, like he did
his character funny.
the not like us the thing on.
Yeah, exactly. His character's funny.
Exactly.
What's up, 2Med2?
Oh, 2Med. Oh shit, we got Trump in the building. 2Med2.
I saw a thing on Instagram where they hired a fake Trump to go to some little kid's party, and the little kid was all like excited and dancing, and I'm like, dude, that is so awesome. That little kid is like, Trump came to my party.
Oh, that's cool.
He's a little kid. He does. At first, I thought it was funny, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
But then I took a step back, and I'm like, dude, that kid was dancing, and he was doing the village people dance that Trump does, and I'm like, dude, that kid is having a ball.
That's a Trump dance.
The YMCA, he was doing it with him,
YMCA.
and the parents were dancing with him, and I'm like, dude, obviously you know that's not Trump, but the little kid doesn't.
Yeah.
He's there thinking like,
for
yo,
him, he's like, woo.
Trump came to my party, like what the fuck, you know, like dude, that was so awesome. I'm like, I would do
Damn,
something like that.
I
for
just
my
feel like in
son.
a couple years he's gonna be like, what? That wasn't him.
But whatever. In the moment, you know, he's telling his
Yeah.
friends in school, mom, the teacher.
Trump came to my
They're
party.
What? Trump?
Hell yeah,
Oh, he
I fuck
did.
with that.
What are you
know
talking
what?
about?
I fuck with that. For
that little kid, I'm like, dude, that kid thinks he's so cool. Trump is at my party.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
In the morning, he was negotiating.
It's all about
with,
his energy, right? Like, it's all about his
he was
energy.
negotiating with Zelensky, and now he's here at my house partying with me. And the guy looked like him.
Not even negotiating. He was fucking dissing
Yeah.
Zelensky.
He's trying to take Zelensky's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he looked just like Trump, and he did the dance and everything. And he was telling the kid.
No, I think the best Trump
pictures.
is Shane Gillis. Have you seen that shit? Shane Gillis Trump?
No.
Oh my god, dude, that's the best Trump I've seen in ever. Like, that's a good Trump. That is a good Trump. Hold on, let me.
The Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm sure he does a good one. I
Yeah,
know
he
there's a lot
does.
of good Trumps out there. I saw Trump. He met with a guy who does Trump. Like the guy was doing it to him, and Trump was
Yeah,
like,
I think
pretty
it was.
good.
Oh no,
pretty
no,
good.
I don't know if it was Shane Gillis.
Yeah, it was some guy did it.
Right there, Shane Gillis.
And you know, Trump is like, oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Put down Shane Gillis, Trump.
No, it's not typing.
Yeah, it is. It's over here. No, it's over here.
Oh, yeah. Mira, third one.
Shane Gillis, Trump. Okay. This isn't the Kill Tony.
Yeah, he does a good one. Look at him. I remember.
Guard in August
He does a better
but
Trump than the other guy does Biden.
This is the whole. Yeah, no, but the other guy does a good Biden though.
You'll probably find it
He does
shorts.
the thing about Adam Ray, have you seen that guy?
Uh-huh.
That guy's
But I
funny.
haven't seen his Trump.
Oh no. Adam Ray's as a comedian.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen his comedy?
Uh-huh.
That guy's funny. I think that guy's funny.
Yeah. I don't know. It's also me. I've gotten older. My sense of humor, I've lost it, I guess. I don't know. I need to see more comedians and laugh more.
You're getting older, bro.
Yeah, I'm turning into like, get off my lawn, guys.
Get off my lawn, dude.
Comedy? Who needs comedy?
Nah.
Laughing's for suckers.
Nah. Caca.
Lady Gaga.
Wait. Oh, is this? Did it come out?
Yeah, look at him. Illegal.
No, okay, there it is.
And some
Immigrants are taking black jobs. What the fuck are black jobs?
Here it is.
The illegal immigrants are being extremely loud on buses. They are all types of stuff that we said this used to be blacks. Remember when this was blacks and we liked it when they were black?
We liked it.
Yo, tell me that's not a good
Yeah,
Trump.
he does a good one, eh?
Tell me that's not a good
He
Trump.
does the thing with the lips after. He's like,
Yeah, he goes like, he does the.
we liked it.
I like them when they used to be.
You said
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think that's one of the best Trumps out there.
And the Biden looks like a Weekend at Bernie's character.
Yeah, but that's what he tries to do. Like, he's like lost. Like, that's Adam Ray right there. Adam Ray is another comedian that's been killing.
Yeah.
That's been killing it, by the way. But yeah,
Yeah, he does a really good Trump. He even did the thing. Yeah.
he does the movement.
Yeah, Trump is a naturally funny guy, dude. Like,
Yeah,
that's
he's
one of the
also
things.
funny
He is
too.
hilarious.
The funny
Trump
dude,
is
the
a
funny guy.
character. He makes you laugh without even trying. He's just a funny guy. And he's got
is.
charisma, personality, you know? He's a very charismatic guy. He's like a social animal. Trump loves talking to people, center of attention.
True.
Yeah, he loves, he's a huge extrovert. He loves to talk and be around people and all that.
All right, guys, we're coming into a last minute stretch here. It's 9:38. I appreciate you guys coming through.
Yeah.
Welcome to the close up. Oh yeah, we got the close up.
Hanging out Friday.
The close up. Hanging out on this Friday. Yeah, hanging out on this Friday. I appreciate you guys. The subs, the people on the YouTube side, everybody who's sorry.
Coming by, showing support. Even if
Yeah.
it's brief, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know I'm not on Twitch often, but I know Jesse is. I'm sure he's supporting all of you guys, so it's good to.
Yeah, I do.
Good for people to show the love back.
Yeah, I do. I always try to show the most love I can. You know, I got a 9 to 5. I have it in my fucking bio. Or if you don't know, now you know. I have a 9 to 5. If I didn't, I'd probably have way more of a structured podcast. But we're getting there. Like they say, little by little. But all of you guys who do show up and stick around and chat.
Dedicate an hour of your Friday to us.
Yeah,
cool.
dedicate an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it is. Yo, it is appreciated. Even when I'm gaming, because I do Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I do morning streams where I just chat. So if you guys are listening and you guys are in here, come through, chat, vibe. I appreciate it. This is
little by little,
signing
inch
out
by inch. That's what she said.
Inch by inch, yo, just a tip. But anyways, we appreciate it. We do. When you want more water?
No, I was checking to see if I had, but I'm good. I'm good.
We're gonna go ahead and sign out of YouTube and who else is who's streaming over here?
Hey, guys, have a good weekend. Stay safe. If you're flying on a plane, I'm gonna pray for you. If you're getting Social Security benefits, I'm gonna pray for you. If you get any benefits from the government, I'm gonna pray for you. And that's it. Another week ahead. We'll see what Elon Musk is gonna do to America. Let's see what Trump does to America. They're making it great. Yeah.
Thanks for the prayer. Yeah.
Praying for anyone who's gonna be on a plane.
We all should pray.
Praying for anyone who's receiving
pray
benefits.
For health. Pray for health and wealth.
That's right.
Because
pray for everyone.
Without the health, you won't have wealth, and you need wealth to continue your health because you need it. So might as well pray for that health so you can get that wealth, and from there on, everything else is on you. How you treat people, how you treat yourself.
Man, talk to God. Talk to God. I tell my son all the time, God is walking with you. I tell him all the time, God is walking with you. God is growing with you. He's by your side with you. Talk to him. Tell him how you feel.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
I always I don't like to tell people my things that I'm going through or what I'm going to do
or
whatever.
You can tell God.
But if you can talk to somebody, maybe you can talk to your mom. I like to talk to my mom about everything even when she was annoyed. And then she's like, even if she tells me, no, but I'm don't tell me everything, just do it. I'm like, no, because the universe. Yo, thank you for the follow, Purple Kirby. Thank you so much. As we're signing off, but thank you so much. Princess Diana said, they ain't touching Social Security. Big facts, Paulita. Yeah. And thank you, Diana said they ain't touching Social Security. That's true. I hope not, right?
No, yeah, I mean, if you're 150 years old, they're gonna touch your Social Security.
They're gonna take it away. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and what the hell was I talking about before I got distracted by the Purple Kirby. Yeah, sign. Where did you follow me from? Are you following me from the chat? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? I love that. Anyways, guys.
Raid.
But what the fuck was I saying before I got distracted? What was I talking about?
Signing off, thanking everyone.
Did you guys hear me? Did you guys remember what I was talking about? Yeah, I was thanking everybody, but I was saying something before. That was the alcohol.
It's in the past. No need to.
Yeah, I guess it's not that important. But anyways, we're gonna keep it moving. And thank you guys for showing up. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and sign out. But like I said, I stream Fortnite. You gave me a follow. Oh, I did? All right, there you go. We're going to go ahead and raid somebody. Somebody who... I don't even know if I'm going to raid. But anyways, I will be... If you're in here, we'll be back probably later to play some games. I think I might download Minecraft or play... Actually, no, Fortnite. The new Fortnite season is out there. So, yeah. And thank you for Jose for coming through. We'll see you next Friday. We'll see you next. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. You guys come up through in the morning, but we'll see you again on here on the Off Topic podcast on Friday. So come through Friday. Appreciate y'all, and let's have a good stream wherever you guys are streaming. Thank you guys. You were talking about how awesome I am. Oh yeah, Tumed, he's awesome. Well, let's go. See you guys next Friday here on the Off Topic. But I'll see you guys tomorrow if you guys come through tomorrow. All right. All right. Fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah. Thank you all for coming through. Thank you all for coming through. Peace out. Have a good night. Be safe. We're about to roll up a blunt.